MacVoices at NAB Show 2025. From NAB Show in Las Vegas, I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Folks, we stopped by the Ghost Kits booth to talk to Casper about something that is kind of unique here, and I'm anxious for him to tell you about it because it might impact your workflows. Casper, it's great to meet you.
Great to meet you too. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for being here. So, I read the Ghost Kits press release,
Yes.
but I wanted to get a little more detail. So I'm going to turn you loose and just tell me,
Yeah.
what are Ghost Kits?
So it is a Wi-Fi router and cellular hotspot combined into one device that allows your camera to be connected to the cloud wherever your production takes you. So if you're in the middle of nowhere or in the big city, you can be connected to the cloud and you can be uploading via Frame.io's camera to cloud or Nikon's imaging cloud or Sony's creator cloud.
Okay, so is this yes, I know it's a streaming device, but I guess what I'm asking is it recording and saving so that if I have good signal, I'm sending, but if I'm not, it waits and then uploads it later?
Yeah, so your camera automatically, with the camera to cloud capabilities, is saving everything onto your SD card, and then it's also sending it to the cloud via proxy files. And so we enable that connectivity so that wherever you go, you're connected, so that your camera can always be uploading to the cloud.
Okay, that makes sense, because that way if I really hit a real dead zone,
Yes.
I don't lose anything.
Right.
It just plays catch up later.
Yes, exactly. And our mechanism inside allows us to prioritize which network you want. So let's say you go to a zone that only has Verizon, we can prioritize that. But let's say Verizon for some reason drops out, it will automatically search for another connection and will get you connected to a 5G connection as soon as possible.
Now, is this intended as a streaming product for like live streams, or is it more a capture device to make sure that you are capturing and then for later production?
The nice part is that it just enables the Wi-Fi connectivity. So if you want to do streaming and you need a strong Wi-Fi connection to do that, then we help you do that. If you want to be recording and stop recording and then upload those things to the cloud, then we also enable you to do that. So we're just here for your kit to make sure that it's connected always.
Okay, so let's talk about the device itself.
Yeah.
What cameras does it support? How does it connect? That kind of thing.
Yeah, so it's camera agnostic. It supports any camera that has Wi-Fi capabilities. So that means like the Sony FX30, the Canon C80, the Nikon Z6 III, or any of the Fujifilm cameras that are connected to the Wi-Fi, like XH2S. So it's really camera agnostic and workflow agnostic as well. So it also works with like Frame.io, camera to cloud, and the Nikon and Sony.
Can I connect an iPhone to it?
You could connect an iPhone to it. You can connect a computer to it. It works just like a router and hotspot would that you would think it works just like a router or hotspot would that you would think that you would use.
Now, you talked about shifting from Verizon to something else.
Yeah.
I mean, so do you handle all of that, or do I have to have accounts with those different providers?
Nope, you just have to have an account with us, and we handle all the data. So you can just pay us, for example, if you do 5 gigabytes per month, then you can do $35 through us as a subscription model. And then the next month you get another 5 gigabytes and you can continue to use it. Or if you want to pay for a batch of data, we can also do that with enterprise level accounts.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
I like that, because that means I can use how much I need,
Right,
as
exactly.
opposed to wasting it. So.
Right, exactly. And you can also, it will all be through an account management portal. So you can monitor your ghost kits. You can give a ghost kit to somebody and see when it's online. And yeah, you can just do a lot of, what am I trying to say?
A lot of production. A lot of production time.
Yeah, you can do a lot of production. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What do I want to ask? Battery life. Since this is something obviously that's meant to be able to, be used on the go.
Yeah.
How long does the battery last?
So right now the battery lasts between 6 and 12 hours, depending on how heavy of traffic you're using. So if you're transferring data constantly for the whole, 6 hours, then it'll probably die around the 6 hour mark. but the go-to-market product will have a USB-C charger point, so you can recharge your battery, and you can also plug it into an external battery or swap it out, depending on your rig for your production.
So I could just keep going and going and going.
Yes, exactly. And you can buy as much data as you need to keep going.
Availability, is this on the market yet?
So you can pre-order today. We have an NAB special where it's a half deposit, 50% for $425. The full price is $849.99, and it's going to be shipping later this year.
Great. The website is?
Ghostkits.com.
Casper, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to talk to you.
Great to talk to you too. I really appreciate it.
Folks, we'll have more from NAB Show in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. This is MacVoices. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our Facebook group or like our Facebook page, and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices Magazine, free on Flipboard and on the web. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us through either our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/MacVoices or by making a one-time donation via the PayPal link on our front page and in the show notes of each episode. You will join these fine people who help bring you MacVoices. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.